Hello, everyone. Welcome to my first live stream. So, this is the first time I'm doing this, and I expect or I imagine that there's going to be a lot of technical errors or technical issues. I hope that that's not the case. If you can hear me, or if you can't hear me, you can let me know that you can hear me so that I am aware because yeah, we're doing this for the first time, so I don't know. Anyway, welcome guys, and if you're watching this replay, thank you for being here with me again. Today we're doing a channel review. So I sent out a form earlier in the week, or I think earlier in the week I had sent out a form to request for those who are willing or who are interested in getting a channel review to fill in the form and let me know so I can do a channel review. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that people are going to respond to it as quickly as the response I got. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, it happened and here we are. I almost talked myself out of not doing this, but yeah, we're here. So today we're going to be reviewing two channels because of time. I don't want to keep you guys here for too long. So we're going to be reviewing two channels. The first channel is by, let me open up the form now so I can see what I'm doing. The first channel is Angel T. Cletus, and the second channel is a moment. The second channel is with Rowene Daniels. I hope I'm pronouncing the name. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. But we'll start off with Angel T. Cletus. Because I had spoken to her earlier about this. Actually, she was the first person I was supposed to have a channel review for before I decided to put out the form and everything. So it's only fair that I review hers first. So let's get into it. I will share my screen so you all can see what it is that we're doing. Just give me a moment. Okay. So this is Angel's channel and Angel. So this is her channel and we'll just get straight into the meat of it. First, I'm going to start out with some good things. So I don't just start saying, oh, this is not good, but I'm just saying some things that are good. The first thing I want to say is that I really applaud Angel's consistency. Angel, you're doing really good. It's not easy to put out videos all the time. So I see that you have consistently been putting out videos every week. So that's really, really good. Well done. And I watched a few of your videos and I really like your tagline, the Ogboji love. It's really cool. It's really nice. So right now when something happens and I think about you, I think about that tagline. So it's really nice. And I like your happy disposition from your videos. You seem to be like really cool and grateful and all of that. So it's a good way to start. Yeah, so now let's get into the criticism, all the things that we think that can be done better. So now I hope I hope that I don't sound unnecessarily mean at any point. That's not my intention. My intention is just to let you know what I think about whatever it is I'm talking about. So please, if at any point you feel uncomfortable, please don't take it badly. I'll try my best to be as nice as possible. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be looking at is our first impression. So I have said in a few of my videos that your YouTube channel is like a storefront, So when people come to your storefront, you want them to know exactly what it is that your store is about. So let's say, for example, you go to buy something, you have something in mind that you want to buy, or even if you don't have something in mind you want to buy, you're walking on the street and you come across a shop and you see that there's no sign, there's nothing, but you know that there's business going on in that store, but you're not sure what it is that they do. So you just look and you peep, and there's no indication of what they do. Most likely, you're not going to go into that store. You probably go past it or go get whatever it is you want to get from another store. So that's about the same thing that we should think about when we are thinking about our YouTube channel, to make sure that we are setting up the channel like it's a storefront, such that when people come to the place and they see the signpost, they see this is what we're doing here, this is what we sell here, this is the kind of products that you can get here. And then when they come into the store, everywhere is set up properly such that when they see, okay, in this section you can get these at this area, in this section you can get these at this area. That's the same way we should think about our channel when we're thinking about setting up the channel in terms of branding, customization, and all of that. So that's what I think when I see this your channel banner. The channel banner doesn't give me any information, so I don't know what it is that your channel is about. Yes, in your form you had told me that your channel is about faith, love, and lifestyle. Now this information should have been in this channel banner. I should see it and know this is what I'm getting when I come to this channel. When I open it, there should be some form of presentation, to tell me this is what happens here. So I think we should look at that and see how we can solve that. It's very easy to do, really. You can do this on Canva. Now, if you don't know Canva, Canva is free. It's a free. It's free English. God. So Canva is a free design tool online, and they have a lot of templates. So I'm just going to show you what how that can work. You can quickly go to Canva. Oh my God, what's happening with Canva? Now is the time this thing decided to hang up on me. Okay, so now this is Canva, and if you type on the search bar, you can type in YouTube channel art. So if you open this YouTube channel art, there are tons and tons and tons of templates that you can work with. So there are free ones and there are the paid ones. When you see these ones having these crowns on them, it means you need to be a pro. You need to have the pro version of the Canva, which is paid for. But for the free version, which is what I use really, because I like free things. So for the free version, you can use all the free ones. So you have these ones here free. You can see them indicated at the bottom that it is free. Then you have the ones that are paid for, whether you're using a pro version or not, you pay for those ones. There's no need going into those ones. Just get the free one. Scroll to all the 1001 template that you can find. Pick one, edit it, and just use it for yourself. Let me open one for you to see. Let me see. Let's see one free one that's very easy. Look at this free one. I'm not saying you should use that. You can come up with anything. So here you can put in your name. You can put in the name of your channel or whatever, what your channel is about. Just the important thing is to make sure that that banner is selling your channel, is selling your storefront. Is people are aware of what's going on through the banner. You can put your picture. You can tell them to put your picture, depending on what you prefer. But the most important thing is to make sure that when someone comes to your channel, they can clearly understand what is going on here. So the next thing that we're going to look at is the layout. So the same thing I talked about, making sure that you're setting up a channel like it's a storefront. If you go to a store, if you go to a supermarket, things are put together in sections so that when you go here, you can see what you're looking for at any time. So I would expect that you have your videos as well in sections, because now you have a lot of videos that you could put together as a group and put them in playlists. And when they're in playlists, You can then have them here in sections. Let me take this out. You can have them here in sections. Right now you don't have any playlist, which is not great. You should have playlists. They're also a great way to accumulate watch time, because some people will just go to your playlist and just click on that playlist and watch everything in the playlist. So it's a great way to boost your watch time generally. So let me say how you can do that, how you can put this section. I'm going to show you on my own channel. What's this? Oh, my setup. Okay, let me go back to YouTube Studio. So when you want to set up that section that I just told you about, you click on sorry. Now this is dealing with live video. If this was a regular thing now, cut out all of this part, but yeah. Anyway, we go to the customization, and under customization, you can see where you can set up all of these things. You can put a channel trailer. You don't have a channel trailer right now. It would be great to do that. You can create one. You can make a video specifically for your channel trailer. That trailer will tell people, will be like an introduction to what your channel is about or something. However, you can use any other video on your channel as your channel trailer. So when people come in, that's the first thing that plays up for them. I have a channel trailer here. It's not compulsory really, but it's great to have. Now, when you go into the features section, now this is the area, this is what will show up on the front page. So once people open your home page, this is how it will show up. So you should create playlist and then add this playlist here. Click on add section, and then it gives you opportunity to add whatever it is that you want to show up at the first page. So if I go to my channel page now, you can see that I have these things in sections. So I have created playlists that I have that I have now put in front. So you can click on any of these playlists and play all. It's a great way to maximize the channel and make it look like it is really a storefront, like we had said before. Next thing is the playlist. Okay, I talked about playlists already and how to put that together. I'm sure we already know how to create a playlist. If you don't know how to create a playlist, you can click on your video and you can go to save, and you can create a, now this is because this is my own this is my own playlist. I can create a new playlist and I can add these videos in. So you can do the same thing as well. And you can also create playlists from the beginning when you are uploading your channel. When you're uploading your video, you can do that already. But even if you didn't do that, you can do that using this position, this place. Going through this place. Oh my god, this live stream. Okay, so in terms of your playlist, I want you to think about your playlist like it's a Netflix thing. So now when you open Netflix, for example, you have different sections of different things. They tell you this is sci-fi movies. When you go here, you see sci-fi movies. When you go here, you see dramas. When you go here, you see series. So that's the same way you should think about your playlist, such that everything that is in a particular playlist, they kind of work together. They are either similar or they touch the same kind of areas. So that's the way you put together all these items, all these videos, such that people can just click on it and play at once. This is one of the good reasons why you should plan your videos. You should plan not just the current video you're making, but plan subsequent videos. Plan how that video affects the next video and how the next video affects the next video, or how they all tie together some way, somehow. So that when you create playlists, they kind of make sense when people are watching them. They don't have to make complete sense, but you get the point I'm trying to make, such that you can build that for yourself. Now, the next thing is, let's look at the about section. So when you're going through this about section, there's really nothing going on here. And this is not great. Your about section is another place where you should sell your channel, where you should let us know what your channel is about. What will people get here? Some people want to go through all the different parts of your channel and see what you have to offer. So now this description section is a place where you tell them what they are getting from the channel beyond what they have already seen on your channel banner and all of that. You tell them this is what you do here, this is who you are, and this is what you do here, and this is what they should expect. Another thing that should be here is a contact information, because people want to get in touch with you, either your subscribers or just a random viewer, or even people that want to maybe do like a collaboration with you. You understand? So that's the only way they can get in touch with you, if there's a contact detail. So here you should have your email address, you should have information for your social media handles. Even if you're not on social media, you should have your email address here. Another way people can reach out, another people oh my god some other people that might want to reach out to you are people who want to reach out to you for brand deals. So companies, you understand. Thinking about your YouTube channel as a business, like I always say, we're thinking about the situation where you grow to the point where people begin to reach out to you to do business. You don't even have to get up to 1,000 subscribers for you to begin to do business with your YouTube channel. So people can reach out to you to do brand deals, to make endorsements and some products or anything really. Now that's the place that they're going to get in touch with you. If you don't have your contact details there, then you've lost that business already, and that is not good. And when you have your subscribers or viewers or whoever reaching out to you via your social media handle or email, it becomes becomes personal. You know, they become family kind of. These are the way people feel special, feel important, that you're giving them certain level of attention. Beyond that, money is important. That's the place to make money from. Please, let's maximize it. Put everything that you need to do, that you need to put here. Put in, information about your channel, and put contact details. Very important. Okay, so give me a minute. Okay, let's go to the videos themselves. The first thing that I noticed here is that you don't have thumbnails, like custom thumbnails on your videos. So you have used, or you use the automatic thumbnails that YouTube gives to you, was generated automatically. Now this is not good. Reason why it's not good is because you need to think about your video like it's a movie. So let's say, for example, you see a movie poster somewhere, and on that movie poster, all that is on that movie poster is somebody in the movie that you probably don't even know, that is just talking, and the person just pauses somewhere, and that's the poster of the movie. Chances are that you might never watch that movie. So that's the same way you should think about when you're thinking about making your videos. Netflix, cinemas, and all these movie corporations, they treat thumbnails are like a big deal. The way everything is put together, the images are packaged, the things that are written text on the posters, they are all geared towards creating interest. That's basically what your thumbnail is about. Create interest such that people can click on it and say really what's going on here. As against when you don't have anything on your thumbnail. Now, the only reason why you not have anything on your thumbnail, and your thumbnail still generates clicks and interaction, is if you are like a celebrity or something, like you are popular. People want to know exactly what's going on with you. If you are not popular, nobody knows you. So let me say, why would I want to click on your channel? Why would I want to click on your video when I'm just seeing your face? I don't know who you are. Do you understand me? So if you are a celebrity, for example, like let me say Kim Kardashian can put a video up and have a picture there, and she doesn't even need to write any other thing. People are just going to click on that video to know what she's talking about. What does she want to say now? That can work. But for mere mortals like us, that nobody knows us, we need to create a certain level of interest, either by letting people know something that they're going to expect in the video, or something, either by your image in the thumbnail or the text in the thumbnail. Something creates certain level of interest. You can create those thumbnails on Canva as well, and it's free to use. Now, when you're doing your videos, when you're making your videos, it's great that you take pictures either at the beginning or at the end of making your videos. Take pictures that are specifically for your thumbnails, because when you just take a screenshot from the video somewhere along the line, it's not like really great. It doesn't give the emotion that you're trying to put out in your thumbnail. Sometimes you might need to express what your video is about in a certain emotion by your picture, but you don't need to do like super crazy stuff. But really, it shouldn't just be you just talking and post somewhere, and no, it should be a picture that was thought about. You took that picture specifically for your thumbnail, and then you use it for your thumbnail. Trust me, when you do that, your click-through rate is going to increase, because I know for a fact, I don't have your analytics, but I know for a fact that your click-through rates are not as good as they can possibly be if you can do something on your thumbnail and make it better. Another thing is your titles. So, like I said before, we don't know you, you don't know me. So if you see my video and I don't have a title on my video that is compelling, you are most likely not going to watch my video. But if I have a title that that tells me, okay, this is something I need to know, this is something I should watch, then I have a higher chance of getting you to click on it. So that's the same way you should work on your titles. You should title your videos such that someone that sees it wants to know why wants to watch it, for example. Do you understand? So when I see titles like this, you have rabble rouser. Why am I watching rabble rouser? What is interesting about rabble rouser? Do you get? So it would be great to think about that when you're thinking about your titles. Is this title interesting enough for someone to click on beyond even the search engine optimization? Now, search engine optimization, that's SEO, is even a different thing entirely, because the kind of words that you're putting in on your title is going to affect how your video shows up when things are being searched for. Now, people go on YouTube a lot of times and they just search for random stuff, and not random stuff, of course, but they search for particular things that they're looking for. So you should think about what are the chances that the title of your video is going to show up on these searches. That's another thing. So you're not just thinking about the search optimization, you're thinking about when somebody even randomly comes across your video. Let us even say it's not even through search, maybe through a suggested video, just sees it randomly. Why should they click on it? What's interesting about the topic that you have, the title that you have given to your video? What's interesting? How does it benefit me? Do you understand? So I think it would be great to look at that when we're looking at titles for our videos. Okay. Then we also need to, when you are thinking about these titles and as well as the thumbnail, you need to think about the fact that about 70% of the people who are going to be watching your video, who are going to come across your video, are most likely going to come across it on mobile. Now, according to YouTube, YouTube said, yes, 70% of people, about 72%, I think, of people watch YouTube channels, YouTube videos on their mobile. So when you're also looking at these, your titles, your thumbnail, you should be thinking about how it's going to appear on your phone. How much of the words are people going to see on the phone? Actually, when you're on your phone, you're going to only see about 15 characters on your phone, 15 to 20 characters, depending on what it is you're writing on your phone. So we need to be sure that whatever it is that you're writing is the information, the most compelling part is around that 15 character mark. And then your thumbnail is such that when somebody's looking at it on the phone, in the midst of other thumbnails, that it makes some level of sense. They can see what it is that they're looking at, and your thumbnail is not lost in the midst of every other thumbnail. So this is something that you should look at when you're looking at your thumbnails, your thumbnails and your topic, of course. They need to be clear as possible and attractive as possible. Okay. So let's Let me play one video. Okay, so first. I saw that you've corrected the way you record. So you used to record vertically, and now you've corrected it to be horizontally. So that's super good. Well done. It's important to record horizontally for YouTube. Now, off like immediately I saw this, it's very clear that your camera angle is not so great. So your camera right now is lower than your eyes. Now, when you are recording videos for other people to watch, even in a conference call, Zoom call, anything, video, you need to be sure that your camera is at your eye level or above your eyes. Anything beyond that is not good. So above your eyes is okay, you can do that, so you're looking up at the person who is watching the video. But the best position is to have your camera at your eye level, so you're looking at the person directly. Because now when you're looking down, it means that the person watching the video is watching you looking, person is feels like the person is looking up to you and you're looking down at them. It's not a great, psychologically it's not so great. So it's important to have your camera set in front of you. So right now my camera is on my eye line, at my eye line. You know what I'm trying to say. That's where it is. Now when I look down, maybe because I have my screens here, when I'm looking down, you can see that I'm looking at something else, and it's a bit distracting, I know, but this is a live stream. What can I do? So it's important to have your camera at your eye level and make sure that you're looking at the viewer directly, not looking down at the viewer. The next thing is to sorry. Oh my god. Okay. The next thing is to look at the lighting for your video. So right now your light source, as I can see, is directly above your head. It's not very flattering, but I can see that there's a window behind you, and there can be a lot of light coming from there. So if there's nothing going on behind where, like, the point where your camera is now, if there's nothing like a clutter or something going, if it's a good background, it would be great to use that background, put off the light you have above your head, and use that your window light as your natural light, and everything just comes to your face directly. Because now with the light, most of the light is just above your head. It's having this all these highlights that you don't want to see on your video. There's a lot of highlights here. So when you're having lights coming from above your head, you want to really be intentional about that light. You want to be intentional such that you just want to create a certain level of highlight. But right now, it is just light all over, filling up your whole space. It's not so fantastic. If you have a ring light, that would be great. If you have a ring light, you can put off every other light that you have, close everywhere, and just have that ring light having light directly on your face alone. Don't put on any other light. You will see a lot of difference with how your video quality is going to look like, as against having that ring light, having this light. It means that your light is just all over the place. Do you understand? So if you don't have a ring light, using that window will be fantastic. That is if behind you, when you're facing the window, if behind you, would be good enough to have as your video. Another alternative, if you don't have a ring light and you would rather use a ring light, would be to get like a very small, either to get a ring light, yes, or to get a small ring light that works, that you just attach to your phone. I checked out one on Jumia. When I checked on Jumia and I saw these ring light stands, I'm seeing prices. I'm like, why are these things expensive like this? But I understand that these are very expensive. If you can afford to buy that, that would be really fantastic. If you can afford to buy like a proper ring light, it has its own stand, you can adjust it to the proper height that you need, that would be fantastic. But if you cannot, you can get these other type of ring lights. These are really small. You can see that they are so small. You just connect them to the phone and it just shines a lot of light on your face, and it's really great, really. And they're not so expensive. So if you can afford to do that, that would be fantastic. It will really take your video quality a notch higher. But if not, use the direct daylight. Open the window, let the light just come to your face directly. if you're going to use any light that's above you, let it be light that you can manipulate, light that you can move and have it coming above you from a 45-degree angle. So it's not just like this. Like right now, I have light coming from almost above me, but it's not like directly above me. It's like 45 degrees in front of me. Then I've put off every other light in my house to make sure that everywhere is dark and there's no like spill light just messing up the whole shot. I don't know if you understand here, but yes, this would be a great thing to do to work on the lighting. Okay, so another thing that I noticed in this video is the clutter. I don't know if you can see my mouse. So now it's very important that you get rid of everything that can be causing distraction in your shot, in your frame. Whatever it is that going to be causing distraction, it's important to get rid of it. Get rid of it. And right now, that's what we have. We have this shot here that's these books here, rather. Sorry, I just saw something and it distracted me for a bit. So we have these books here that are not so great to look at. But I was watching this video, that's all I could see. I was just seeing the book, the folder, the other thing up here. That's all my eyes was looking at, and it's not so great. So it'll be important when you're making your videos, if you're going to use that corner, to remove those books, remove them. If they're going to be there, they need to be like really super neatly arranged, such that it's not kind of distracting. The important thing is this: everything that should be within your shots should be either for aesthetic purpose or for a functional purpose. Whatever does not satisfy these two things shouldn't be in your shot at all. Either they're there for aesthetics or they're there for function, or they're there because you cannot remove it. That could be another thing. They're there because you just can't remove it. Then that's okay, that's fine. But in this case, I'm sure you can remove the books. So it would be great if you can take them out when next you're making your video. So we've talked about adjusting your camera angle, adjusting your light, and adjusting the clutter in the shot. So let's get into the video itself. Moment. Okay, first of all, I have to say that this Ogoju thing, yeah, is really nice. I like it. I like it. I don't know if you can hear the video when it's playing. I don't know. Like I said, this is my first time doing this, and really, I don't know how it works like properly. But I hope that you can hear it. If you can't hear it, well, it's a video, so you know what it is. I know. So now, yeah. Okay. Let's just let it go for a while. Okay, let me stop it here. We are already at 31 seconds and the video has not started properly. We're still welcoming people, thanking people. I know. Now we need to remember this. The attention span of humans right now is really is short, and it's getting shorter by the day. Millennials have an attention span of 12 minutes, and Gen Zs have an attention span of about 8 minutes. So we don't even have enough time. Did I say 8 minutes? 8 seconds. The millennials have an attention span of 8 seconds. God, millennials have an attention span of 12 seconds, and Gen Zs have an attention span of 8 seconds. So we don't have a lot of time. Do you understand? So 30 seconds gone already without anything happening that is important to the video is already a lot of time. Now you need to know that the first 30 seconds of your video is very crucial. And in fact, when you check your analytics and you see the audience retention graph, they would always tell you the number of people that are still watching at 30 seconds mark. It tells you that 30 seconds is like the most important thing, and a lot of people will leave your video at 30 seconds if they don't like the video. Not at 30 seconds exactly, but within that first 30 seconds. So what it means is that you should make sure that within that first 15 to 30 seconds that you have gotten them hooked on your video already as much as possible. The truth is, people are going to leave anyway, but you need to reduce the amount of people that are leaving as much as possible. When people who don't know you, for example, come across your video and they're watching a video for the first time, they're thinking about the first reason to leave this video, the first excuse why they shouldn't watch this video anymore. So we need to try as much as possible to not give them that excuse by spending so much time in introduction, spending so much time in thanks and all of that is a lot. 30 seconds is a lot of time to spend doing that. So we need to cut that out as much as possible. I'm not saying that you shouldn't introduce yourself. Personally, before my last 2 or 3 videos, I used to do like a simple, "Hey, good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to da, 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 da." If you watch my old videos, that's what I normally do. But now I've cut it out completely. I don't do all that welcoming again. I just go straight to the meat of it, straight to the video, and let them know what you're here for. The truth is, they already know who you are from your channel name and all. They already probably know who you are. And even if they don't know who you are, they can know who you are if you just put up your name on the screen somewhere or something. Do you understand? They're already there anyway. We shouldn't waste their time. We get into the meat of it as quickly as possible. They're already watching it. Even if you want to give appreciation and thanks, that thanks shouldn't take much more than 1 or 2 seconds. As quickly as possible. All that we need to do is make sure that we are keeping them on the video as quickly as possible. We don't want to spend too much time going back and forth. Important. Oh my god. Okay. So okay. So now the truth is, I don't know what glamophobia is or glossophobia. I don't know. So is it glamophobia we're listening to, we're talking about, or is it glossophobia? Oh, these are big grammars, man. I don't know. Anyway, so there's a different title and there's a different thing we're already talking about. So what exactly are we talking about? We need to get straight to the meat of it, like I said. We need to get straight to the point. Now, I watched this video before now, and I said at some point we talked about a different thing entirely. So it is important that we're sticking to one thing. If you have 2 or 3 ideas around that same thing, then make 2 or 3 videos and put them together in a playlist, or make it like a part 1, part 2, part 3. But it's better to make 2 or 3 videos with different titles. Don't put any parts, whatever. In my opinion, it doesn't. But that's up to you, really. But in my opinion, I won't put parts or anything. But make them as different videos, and you can put them together in a playlist. But when you talk about one thing and talk about a different thing, people are already thinking, what are you saying? This is not what I clicked in. I got here for. What are you talking about? So let's try and make sure that we're getting into the meat of it as quickly as possible. We're getting to the point as fast as possible. So I won't play the whole of this video. So I'm just going to go to the end because I have watched the video already. I know. So now this is okay. So this is the end of the video, and I noticed that there are no end screens. End screens are a great way to also keep people on your channel. So when they get to the end of a particular video, it's important that you have an end screen there, so that some people, there are higher chances of people clicking on that end screen and watching something else. Not everybody who gets to the end of the video will click your end screen anyway, but at least there's a chance that 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 persons might click on that end screen and watch another video. The longer you keep people on your channel, the higher chances you have for growing and for the algorithm to recognize that people like what they're seeing. People are enjoying it, because if somebody watches to the end and clicks on the next video, it means most likely the person enjoyed the previous video. So take advantage of playlists. Don't want playlists of end screens. So when you're when you're uploading your video, be sure to include end screens so that people can go watch another video on that channel. Okay, so now let's get into the Next thing, so I had made a lot of notes. Notice I'm looking down on my screen. I had made some notes to make sure that I cover everything that I thought about, so I don't forget. So I don't forget it. So now we're talking about editing. So during your editing process, I noticed that you don't cut out a lot of things. Now, like we said, we don't have time. People don't have time. People don't have patience to watch so many things. So except it's a live show, or except like, well, you have built a very loyal audience and they don't mind, they can watch whatever it is that you put up, then that's fine. But for now, when we don't know, when a lot of people don't know us and all of that, it's important that we are cutting out as much fluff as possible. So all the all the wait times, all the all the pause, all those things, they should be cut out during editing. We shouldn't have all those awkward pauses, and all of that. We should get them out during editing. And then the next thing is you are looking at your notes. I noticed in a few of your videos that while you are talking, you're looking at your notes. Now, when people are watching your videos, they want to know that you know what you're saying. They want to have that feeling, that psychological feeling that you know exactly what you're talking about. So it's important that while this is going on, that you're not looking at your notes. It feels like, are you sure she knows what she's talking about? And also while you are editing, that's the time to cut out those bits. When I'm making my videos, I look at my notes every time. I pause and look at it. Okay, this is what I wanted to say, and then I talk about it again. But during editing, all those eye movements is cut out. It's cut out as much as possible. You'll be surprised how short your video is going to be eventually when you cut out all those wait times, arms, and everything. It becomes really, 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 really a lot more shorter, and which will mean that chances of people actually watching to the end is higher. People say long videos are great for watch time and all, but if you have a long video that people are not watching to the end, then there's no point of it. It's better to have a shorter video that they're actually watching to the end than have a long video that they're not watching to the end. It's not good for your for the algorithm. I'm just saying algorithm in YouTube. Oh, YouTube, God. It's not good for that. It's not good for even your viewers. It's not good for your channel. It's not good generally. So as much as possible, cut out anything that needs to give them reasons to leave your video. Please cut it out as much as possible. And you can do this with a lot of free editing softwares. You can use InShot for your phone. I imagine that you're doing this with your phone. So you can do that using InShot or VN. There's so many free editing softwares that you can have on your phone, and they are really easy to use. Actually, somebody asked me to make a video on editing YouTube videos. I'll see. I'll see if I can do that. Really, these editing softwares are really easy to use, so you can work around it quickly. And trust me, they're going to get your video a notch higher, a lot better. Okay, so now I'm just going to make just some general comments. Yeah, YouTube is a lot of hard work. We already know that already. You've done like 40 something videos already, so I'm sure that you already know that YouTube is a lot of hard work. So the fact that you have already done this many videos is a lot of is something to be commended for. So well done, well done. You have done so well, but we can do better. Now, I had asked in the form to tell me what your channel is about, and you told me here that it's about faith, love, and lifestyle. So, what I want to just say is that you think about these areas and think about how you intend to deliver on these areas. For example, in the area of lifestyle, for example, what kind of lifestyle do you want to be talking about? What kind of lifestyle videos do you want to do? Do you intend to just sit down and talk about lifestyle? Do you intend to do this as vlogs? Because lifestyle channels really thrive on vlogging, and the kind of videos you do now is what is called a talking head video. Like what I do, just sit down and talk. That's called a talking head video. And lifestyle videos really doesn't mean that you can't do talking head videos for lifestyle videos, but they thrive better on vlogs, moving around, because vlogging is about the process. Lifestyle is about the process, about um how you did this, how you do that, how you get the whole idea of the whole lifestyle. I don't want to see the process of what it is, whatever lifestyle it is that you're trying to portray. Is it motherhood lifestyle? Is it lifestyle, luxury lifestyle? Is it whatever kind of lifestyle that? So we need to be thinking about all of that as we are both making our content and writing the about of your channel, and making planning for your videos and plans for your channel and goals setting and all of that. You need to pay attention to what it is you want to deliver and how you intend to deliver those things that you're planning to deliver on. Now, the next thing is, I asked about the goals that you have for your channel. So you said that your goal is to encourage, to build up love, and to cheer people up in a little way that you can. So my question now is, how do you measure this? How do you measure your encouragement? How do you measure that you're actually encouraging people? How measurable is it? So you need to think about it. This is just my thought. Yeah, you need to think about it. What's the metric system of achieving this? How do you know that you're actually meeting your goal, or your target, or your intention? So for me, it would be great to be as specific as possible, at least for yourself, really, to know exactly, this is exactly what I intend to achieve with my channel. This is what my channel is going to deliver for my viewers or my subscribers, and this is how I know that I'm meeting this goal. This is how I know that I'm achieving this goal. We need to find a way and think about it to be sure that we're doing this. So I've spent a lot of time on this particular channel, but I really, really wanted to do this very channel like in details. I don't know why, but for some reason I just really, really wanted to be very detailed about this particular channel. So Angel, I hope that Angel has sent me a message earlier to say she won't be on the live because she had some appointment to keep at this same time, but she watched the replay. So I expect that subsequently I'll see these improvements on your channel. I've already subscribed and I've put on notifications, so I'll be seeing what you are doing, all the adjustments that you're making, and I'll see as your video drops. And I'm rooting for you, and I hope that we keep growing together and getting better and improving. So, Angel, thank you so much for sending in your requests and for keeping in touch to know how this goes. Well done. Okay, so the next person, the next channel that we are reviewing is give me a moment. Is Rowena Daniels. I hope that I'm pronouncing this name correctly. Rowena Daniels. Let me go to her form so I can see the other information sent. Okay, so I'm just going to first start with the good things, like I did with Angel. The good thing about this channel that I can see already is that there's a channel banner, so there's something to tell us what is going on here. So it's good, and I like the fact that your channel banner is simple and it's straight to the point. That's really cool. I also see that you have a channel trailer, so that's really good as well. And going by the number of videos you have on your channel, you have been really consistent. Some days you had some periods you had like a lot of videos going back to back, even in a week. I think there was a week you posted like maybe 2 or 3 videos at a time, and also it's not easy. I know that, and you're a mother, you have kids, so I can imagine how really difficult it's going to be. So well done on the consistency. It's super, 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 super cool. Then another thing is I noticed that there's a consistency as well in the theme. I can see that you try to have a certain kind of look and feel throughout your thumbnails. So I can almost see that in every thumbnail there's like pink somewhere. It's like almost like a theme. So it's really good that there's something that makes your thumbnail recognizable. So that's really good. That's cool. So now let's get into the meat of it. So. My first impressions, like I said, this is really nice to have a thumbnail. But what I have my challenge with this, or my issue with the, did I say challenge now? What I don't like about the channel art is that you don't tell us what you're vlogging about. It would be good to have that. It's not like compulsory, but I think it would be good to have it because there are so many types of vlogging channels. So some people have travel vlogs, or vlogs on motherhood, or they vlog on lifestyle, luxury lifestyle, what kind of lifestyle, or they vlog on mountain climbing and all of that. So there are like so many types of vlogging channels. So what is it that you're vlogging about? It would be great to have that somewhere on this channel banner. I'm not really a fan of people who say to put your upload schedule. I'm not a fan of that really. I used to put that before to say I upload once a week and all, but I don't do that anymore because like we already know, when you're doing YouTube, sometimes you might not just be able to post when you said you're going to post, and having that there for me is like a promise, and when I don't keep that promise, it's somehow. So it's, for me, it's great that you don't have that there. So when we see the videos, we see the videos. Yeah, it's not a do or die affair, but it'd be great to know what it is that you're getting. We know what the channel, we know this is a vlogging channel, but what kind of vlogs are we expecting to get? I think that would be good. It would be great to have that. Another thing is the layout. So like I talked about with Angel's channel, it is great that we maximize this home page. We make sure that we're having this thing set up like it's a shop, like it's a store, like it's a mall. When somebody comes in here, they want to buy, they know what that's, they got tap. Okay, these are the things I like. Okay, let me play all of this. Or not play all of it, or play one or two or three of it. But at least I know where I'm going to when I see all of it. Now I notice that you already have playlists, which are great. You have broken your playlist into 3 sections. Now this playlist should be set up here. We should see it here. So when I come and I want to watch your videos on fitness, I should see it here and watch it here. Do you understand? So it would be great to set that up. I had shown earlier how to set that up, but what is this? Huh? Oh my god. I'm not understanding what's going on. What am I seeing different? Okay. Let me go to my studio. Okay, so we can, go to customization. And you can do that here. I had shown that earlier. But yeah, you can set this up with your playlist so that we can see that immediately we come into your channel. Okay. Now the next thing is the about page. So it's great that you're written out something, that you're taking time to write out what you're doing on your channel and all of that. But this is my thoughts. It's not I don't know, it's not law or something, but this is my thought. Yeah. When I read what your channel is about, it feels a lot more like you. Now, YouTube is not about the creator, YouTube is not about me and you, YouTube is about the viewers, YouTube is about the subscribers. So whatever it is that you're doing or you're saying that you're selling, it has to be tailored in such a way that they know what they are getting from it. Why yeah, okay, you're saying and get ready with me building my makeup collection. Why should I watch you building your makeup collection? Do you understand? This is what you should be asking as a question. Why should I watch you doing that? Why should I watch you getting ready? That is what you should answer. So if you think about when I'm doing this, as I'm building my collection, as I'm getting ready and all, this is what my subscriber or the viewer, this is what they stand to gain by watching me do this. So do they stand to gain some level of motivation to also do theirs, or do they learn how to do it, or do they learn how to manage the multiple aspects of your life, how to do that in their own life? I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I think. It should be a lot more. While you tell us this is what you're doing exactly, but how does what you're doing make my life better? How does it affect me directly beyond just watching you? How am I impressed by that? Now, the truth is, most people that are going to be on your channel, 99.9% of them, as we grow, they don't know you. They don't know me. They don't know we. They don't know us. So, most often than not, they don't owe us any loyalty. So, the loyalty really that they owe or that they have is to themselves. And we humans, we are greedy. We are selfish, rather. We are selfish. And whatever it is that we are doing that does not benefit us, most often than not, we don't do it. So that's what you should be looking about. That's what you should be looking at. That's what you should be thinking about when you are putting up the information here for your channel. How does it benefit my viewer? I've talked so much about this area. Now the next thing is you have your social links, social media names here. It is good as a name, but it's not effective, if that's the way to put it. This works when you have it on your description for each video. That's fine, but in your about section, this should be here as a link, not because now when I'm here, when I click on it, I can't go there. Nobody can access it. Now nobody's going to have the time or the patience to highlight this and then take it to a browser and put it in to click on browser. No, instead put it in as a link. So once they come here, they click on it and they go straight to that. So let's say, for example, on my channel, I've been using my channel as an example because that's the only thing I know. So now, when you go to my channel, my contact, the only link I have here, of course, is my Instagram link and the link to the sign up form and my email address. So it's a link. You can just click on it. So if you click on Instagram, it takes you straight to the place. You understand? So it is better to have these set up as links, not just a text, because it is much more effective, much more functional. Another thing that shouldn't be here is your apps, the apps you use for editing and all. This should be under the video. Each video should have this there. Then if you have like links, maybe affiliate links to these things, you can put it there on the description for all of your videos so that people can click on the links to either purchase it or not. That's really the benefit of having this in whatever description, is that you have a link, an affiliate link there where someone can either buy and you get a certain level of commission or something. Same thing as your music credits. Now the music credits as well should be on the video with the particular music. That is where the music credits should be. If you have a copyright strike, you cannot claim to have put the music credits on your about page, because that's not where it's supposed to be. It should be on the particular video with that particular song. That's where the credits should be, because I'm sure you don't use this same a SoundCloud is where you get, like, I'm sure they use the same exact sound or exact music in every single video, except that's what you do. But most often than not, that's not the case. So you should put the links to the particular audio or music on the description of that particular video. Okay, so the next thing, let's go to the videos, is your thumbnail itself. So like I said earlier, a lot of times your channel or YouTube videos are going to be seen on the mobile. So we need to make sure that we're maximizing whatever is written on the thumbnail, that it is clear enough. What you should do now, I would say, you should open your phone, open your channel on your phone, and see what your thumbnail looks like on your phone. How clear is what you're writing on your thumbnail? How clear is it as compared to other thumbnails that you might see? So you're writing something that should be clear, someone should be able to read it. For example, I can see this and I can't see clearly what is written there, even on my screen. I can see, okay, would not recommend, but I can see that there's something there. Product, okay, I think it's product reviews. So that's like an example of what I'm trying to say. So all of this text, they're really small. So whatever this is, I think this is fair enough. It's a bit bigger. It's kind of highlighted, so we can see it a lot more. So it'd be great to have these things such a way that once someone is reading it in whatever place, it is clear enough, it is legible enough to be seen. Okay, and like I said with the other channel, interest. We need to create interest with our thumbnails as much as possible. That's the general idea. Create interest as much as possible. We need to imagine when we are doing our thumbnails and doing our videos, we need to think about we need to think about it like it is a movie, like it's a movie like it's a movie poster rather. And how effective is it in portraying your movie? Your movie now is your video. How effective is this thumbnail in selling your movie to someone who is likely to watch it? So when we're doing this, we need to always think about that. Okay, so let's open one of the videos. So this video is supposed to be about how to make nochi. I don't know what it is. How I pronounce it right? Nochi. How to make it from scratch. So I watched this video all the way to the end, and I have to say that after watching this video, I don't know how to make nochi from scratch. I have to confess. I still don't know how to do it. Do you understand? So when we are making these videos, we need to be sure that the video is actually delivering on what it is that it has promised to make. So you have said in your title that you're saying how to make it from, it means that you're teaching us how to make it. So when I watch the video, I should learn how to make it. What's the process? What's the steps? So now I just saw a lot of activities going on, just made everything. Next thing I saw, it was in water, it was boiling. Next thing, it was ready. So the whole process, I can't say really what happened, what was put, where, I don't even know this food, for example, and if I want to try it out, so I don't even know what it is that you have put together. For someone like me who don't even know the food and wants to try it out, I should be able to get that information from the video, considering the fact that you have said this video is about how to make this thing from scratch. Except, for example, you're just making a vlog of how your day went and you want to just speed through everything and give us like a back end story, which I noticed you do in a lot of some of your videos as well, is make a video and give us a back end story of how it is. And I think that's really, really fantastic, because I can then watch the video and I can just enjoy the whole journey while you give me the back end story. I can enjoy your story as it goes. I think I really like that, in my own opinion. I think I really like that, because vlogs thrive on storytelling. We should be able to take the people through a process. If there's no process in the vlog, then it is not really a vlog. If there's no journey, if I cannot follow you through that video, through that experience, then it feels like I was not there. The idea of a vlog is that I should feel like I was there with you. I should enjoy the process with you. So when you make videos, I watched a video of yours when you guys went to the beach. I think it's this one, and it was really cool. It was cool. You had the whole video thing going on, and there was a back end story, and I watched it to the end. I didn't even know when it came, when the video ended, because it was enjoyable to watch. But then there are some other videos that I watched that, I have to be honest, I didn't watch it to the end because it wasn't so enjoyable to watch, because I was missing out on a lot of information. A lot of things were just going tack, 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 and I couldn't get what it is that was happening. So I went back and I came back again. It's not so great if I can follow through on the whole story. And there a few other of your videos that I watched as well that had the same pattern. There was a video and there was a back end story, and it was really cool. It was really nice to watch and to enjoy. It was really good. So I think, in my opinion, I would suggest that if you can find a way to create a story consistently with your videos as much as possible, it will be beautiful. To be really, really interesting, a lot more interesting to watch and enjoy, as against speeding through. So even if you are going to speed through, let there be a certain level of story. Now, in terms of our video quality, the footage is, there are a lot of shakes, a lot of shakes. So I don't know what you record with. It will be great to see how we can, as much as possible, cut down on the shake. So if you're using, depending on the camera that you're using, you can actually we can put on the video stabilization. It's on a lot of cameras, and a lot of the phones as well have this video stabilization. When you do that, it reduces how much of the shake is affected, how much of the shake goes through to the video. You understand? So even if your hand is shaking, it reduces the shake as much as possible. You get? So if you can look at that, that would be great. And if your camera doesn't have that, then we need to begin to think about how we are going to improvise. How are we going to try as much as possible to reduce the level of shake that is in the video? Is it because of our tripod? Is it because we're holding it for too long? Should we put it somewhere and then do what we're doing and come back, so that the camera is positioned in one place so there's minimal shakes as much as possible? Not everybody is good. Like I said, like I always say, a lot of people don't know us, and they are looking for the first reason to leave, the first excuse to leave. And once we give them that excuse, they're going to leave, you know. So we need to keep them as much as possible and make them happy. I mean, the truth is, everything that we're doing as YouTubers, we're doing it for the viewers, and that's the truth. If they are not happy, it will not translate to our own growth. If we make them happy, it will translate to our growth. Because YouTube growth is very difficult, like we already know, and it will be a lot more difficult if we don't put in some extra things. You understand? To make our growth, which is already difficult, not so difficult, you know. Yeah. So the next thing is the ending as well. There is no end screen. It would be great to take advantage of the end screens, so that people can watch another video. So they don't just watch this video and just go. There's a high chance of them clicking on the end screen to watch another video. It is not a guarantee that they are going to watch it, but it's better than not having it at all, you know. So that's that for the video thing. And in using end screen, like I said, this is where planning helps you. So that you already know beforehand that this is the video I want to put next. Let's see how can we marry these things together so everything begins to flow a lot better. Okay. Let me just say some general comments. In your form, you have talked about, first I have to still say again that you're putting a lot of work, a lot of hard work. So well done, well done, well done, well done. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. I can imagine that it's not easy. So well done for all the work that you're putting in. Now, like I had said earlier, this is just a general comment now. You said the channel is about lifestyle, beauty and fitness. So that's great. So for your personal consumption, for your personal planning and all, I said earlier, we need to think about how whatever we are doing is benefiting our viewers. So YouTube channel types are broadly divided into two groups. There's the educational group, so whatever kind of teachings, training, tutorials, whatever, educational group, or entertainment group based, people who just go around breaking stuff, or comedy, or different types of whatever it is that's entertainment, you know, be it vlogging, be it just having fun and just watching people do that and all of that. So broadly, they're into two groups: educational and um, entertainment. And these two things are for the benefit of the viewer. If the viewer does not find it entertaining, then it doesn't pass for him or her as an entertaining content. If the viewer does not find it educating, then it doesn't pass for him or her as an educating content. So we need to make sure that even if we are somewhere in the middle, that whatever it is that we're doing is serving the viewer in one way or another, that there's something they're going to benefit from when watching this video of ours. Um, that's one comment. Another thing is when I asked for your channel goal, you said you want to hit 500 subscribers by 31st of December. I wish you the best. I wish you success in this. I hope that it happens even sooner, because there's no, the joy in growing is it can't even be explained. So I really, really, really do wish you the best. But now this is what I think. When we talk about goals, my tip, or at least this is what I've started thinking about and I started doing recently. I've decided from henceforth to no longer have set goals for my channel based on subscriber count and views and all. The reason is this: that subscribers and the amount of views that you get or watch hours and all, it's not within our control. It's out of our control. So for me, I decided that I'm going to be focusing on things that are within my control. So things that are within my control are like the content I'm putting out, the quality of that content, the quality of the audio, my personality, how am I telling my story, how am I presenting all of this, all the things that I can work on by myself, that I have control over. These are the things that I want to focus on. And these are the things that I think really that are much more important to focus on, because if we focus on these things, we can take our minds off the subscriber count, the hours, and all of that. And those things will happen eventually anyway, as we keep improving on the main things that we can control. Now, subscribers, we cannot tell people when to subscribe. We can't force people to subscribe. They will subscribe if they want to subscribe, really. So it is important that we are not basing our joy or our goal based on something that is outside of our control. Because when we do that, we may not meet that target. And then when we don't meet that target, it looks and feels like we have failed in this area. But when we have a goal that is within our control, that we have some level of control over, when you actually don't meet that goal, you know that really it is your fault. And when you do miss the goal, you know that you put in the work to meet this goal. So this is my thoughts really on setting goals for my channel, setting goals that are within my control. So really, really, that's about it for this review. Rowena, I hope you find this feedback very useful, and I wish you all the best in this journey. I'm rooting for you, and I hope that we all stay here, we keep growing, and this YouTube game, that we do win it eventually. I wish you the best. So guys, it's been quite some time here. We've taken some time. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your time. If you want a channel review, there is a link in the description, so you can click on it, you can fill in the form, and I'll get back to you on that. Thank you so much. Till I see you guys next time. Do have a fantastic week, guys. Bye.